Hey guys, and welcome to Government 2306 here at Collin College. I am Mr. C. I am your teacher. I want to walk you through my Canvas course real quick, just so you know what to expect. So this is the Canvas page here. As I release things, as we do things in class, I'm going to post them at the bottom here. Usually not till after we've done them because I want to make sure that I'm giving you a chance to use those to fill in any gaps you might have missed. But I don't want to give them ahead of time because I still want you to make sure that you're responsible and keeping up with the work as much as possible. But if we go to the top here, you can see the course name. If you look on the left side, there's a menu, and there's several different options there that we'll be using from time to time. Mainly, we'll look at assignments first, for example. The assignments tab is simply that. It lists different types of assignments based on how they're grouped. So tests, our Texas DIY project, um, some reading reflection and discussion boards, but let's look at the DIY project first. This will be about 40% of your grade all in total. And I have put a rubric here at the bottom that you can see kind of how we're going to grade that when we get around to that. That's not going to be due till the end of the course. I'll talk more about that during class itself. Let's click on this link and look at the actual assignment. So basically, you're going to be working in groups. On a large semester-long project. I'm going to give you time in class to work on it. But basically, the idea is, as educated citizens, how can we make the place we call home the best it can be? So I want you to pick an issue in Texas politics, Texas government, and I want you to explore it and research it and come up with some ways to improve that particular issue in the state. And I've given you some bullet points here that I really want you to focus on. Once again, this tutorial is about using Canvas, and so walk through these steps with me, and if something's not working, please let me know. We'll go through the details of the actual assignments and things in class, but I wanted you to see today kind of how the Canvas course works. So if we go back over to our menu, for example, we'll go to discussions. You're going to have a discussion board maybe every other week, but not every week. And basically, what I want you to do is going to be pretty much the same. The actual topic may vary from will vary from week to week. So at the top you see a general introduction of what the topic is. There you see some bullet points on what you should look for and some of those kinds of things. So be looking for those every week. For example, the first one is about federalism and should Texas secede from the Union? This is one of the things that we'll be talking about. This is one of the key issues and some of the political culture of Texas, and that idea that Texas is what it is. It's a rugged individualist kind of place. I want you to use reliable sources all the time. I've given you a list of those sources. They're kind of three chunks. The one is local media. Because this is a state government class, I'm going to let you use some of those local media sources. I normally wouldn't in a federal class, but in the state, that's definitely a good source. Also want to use some state level things like Texas Monthly and then some national media sources. Please try to stick to these sources. If you've got something that you think is good but is not on here, let me know and we'll take a look at that. Okay. Anyway, so like I said, there are several discussion boards here, and we'll go through them every week. Now, not all of this will be available and open at the beginning of the semester because I don't want us to work. There are some things you can work ahead on. There are some things that I would prefer that you not to work ahead on, and so we're going to hold off and wait on some of those other things as we go. So, for example, the bluing of Texas is our next one. It's about Republican and Democratic dominance in the state and what that looks like and will it change. I designed all of this before the 2016 election, so some of this is a little more relevant and timely now maybe than it was then. So, but anyway, the key links that you'll use are your discussions, your assignments. These things here at the bottom are just some supplemental materials that I'm going to post from time to time. I may just create a tab or folder for those. I haven't decided yet. I did it kind of ad hoc the first time. So anyway, that's the way Canvas works in my course. So if you have any questions, let me know during class and we'll see what we can figure out.